Okay, so I was going through folding some washing, folding some nappies, and I thought I'd go through all the different nappies that there are and how they're different between brands. We'll go through the covers, I'll go through the inserts, and then I'll go through the liners. So we'll start with the covers. So you can just get like a basic cover that has a pocket and you stuff your inserts in the pocket, or you can just lay them in. You can get ones, I was saying about the gussets, so you can get ones which have like an internal gusset, so there's like an extra bit of elastic here. Some people like that. Or there's these ones that have like an external gusset, they call them, so there's like an extra, there's a bit of elastic here along the black, then a bit of elastic here. With these ones, when you're putting on the nappy, you need to make sure that this external gusset is right in like where the jock line would go, undie line would go. Whereas with the internal ones, it's more, you got to worry about, you just worry about that internal one being in that undie line. I don't really know why. I think the external ones, it makes just like more room so you can have more bulk in the nappy. I find it better for nighttime or like nap time because you'll have more inserts in there for more absorbency. I don't really get the internal ones. I don't really like them. There's also ones, and I don't have one here. There's also ones that don't have a pocket at all. So they usually get used to go over the pre-flats and like normal flat nappies that you fold up and wrap around. And then you use one of these as the waterproofing around it. The other thing that can be different is what they use as the lining of it, like the pocket part. So you can get like athletic wicking jersey, which is like what like your exercise kind of stuff is, your exercise clothing is made out of. Or this one is more like a polar fleecy type thing. See, it's more like bumpy. And then this one, I can't remember what they call it, but it's more, it's how it's different. Not that it doesn't really matter with though. It doesn't really matter with that, but I'm just telling you because there's so many different options. Yeah. Inserts. So these are the absorbent part of the nappy. So designer bums and a lot of brands, they have inserts that can be long like this, and you fold them up. And they have ones that clip in, or they don't clip in, so you can put them in the nappy like this. These aren't a pocket nappy, okay? Well, they can be, but they just lay theirs in. And then they have a booster. See how it's a bit smaller? Other brands will have, it'll pretty much look like two boosters. They'll be the same, pretty much the same size, but one will be maybe a little bit longer and a lot thicker. And then they can just sit in, or you can shove them in the nappy. I'll show you that in a minute. Then we have ones that have, that's the same. We have ones that are trifolds. So you fold them in, and then they lay in the nappy like that. You can get trifolds at all different sizes. So the seedlings are a bit longer, a bit bigger. And so you can fold them different ways. Like for boys, some people recommend you fold them top bit down and you can fold it in. So you have like a more like chunk right where their doodle is. Or you can just fold it, into quarters, into fours. I fold them in threes. I don't worry about the lines. I fold them in threes. And then pop them inside the nappy. Yeah? And then the absorbency is inside, and this is just stay dry liner. I'm sick, can you tell? So this is another example of boosters. This is a really nice bamboo one. This is only like a little microfiber one. So you can see how like the boosters can be a lot different. And that's why some brands, they have different, they'll absorb more than others. I don't know if it's worth showing you another example. I don't think. There's another like booster. So you can see this is just a cotton booster. So you can see they're all a little bit different. Another example of an insert. Lots of different ones. Liners. These are my reusable liners. So it is just one piece of material and you can just buy it and cut it up. You don't have to worry about hemming it or anything. I can give you lots of these. So they sit, so, oh, I took it out. But you got your insert in there. And then you put your liner in there. And then most of the poo will stay on this liner. They are easier. And then this is a disposable one, sorry. So again, it just goes inside the nappy. And then once they're pooed on there, you can just pop that in the bin. You still need to get off most of the solids into the toilet though. You'd have to look into whether you can flush them down your septic tank. I don't know. I personally wouldn't, but I'll leave that up to you. Yeah, so you can stuff the inserts in or just lay them flat and have the liner on top. When they're really little babies and you're not worrying about toilet training, I would always have a stay dry liner. So either one of these liners or putting it in there. You need to do a wee. Oh, you've done a wee, mate. Sorry about that. Jamison just weed on the carpet. The other thing I was going to say is the feel and like the look of the inserts, even though they're still made out of cotton or bamboo, they feel different. This one's smooth, and then this one is more like a towel, and so it is like fluffy. I have found, and this could just be, I don't know, I just found that the ones that are fluffier don't leak as much, and I don't know whether it's because like the little hairs like can grab onto the urine better than these. Like I just find that the wee will like sit on this before it's absorbed, but I could be completely wrong. That's just, I don't know, what I've experienced, I guess. And I was just looking on these too, that this brand, Designer Bums, they actually have the stay dry liner attached to the insert, and so that's why you can have them just sitting on in the nappy instead of in the pocket part of the nappy. Some of them have clips on them where the inserts will clip in so that they don't move. I don't know. Did it help?